Number 15, Kate Campana. Number 20, Claire Pawsey. Number 5, Brooke McLeod. Number 80, Emma Bowyer. Number 21, Natalie Hofstra. Number 8, Elizabeth Elliott. Number 4, Haley Smith. Number 26, Vanessa Corey. Number 9, Avery Coe-Martin. And number 22, Kaylin Robertson. For your Thunderbirds, number 33, Megan Chandler. Number 2, Maddie Rollo. Number 7, Samantha Mazuka. Number 16, Madeline Clement. Number 5, Manchin Chow. Number 4, Olivia Bernard. Number 10, Eloise Mark Wallace. Number 19, Taya Shackleton. Number 9, Amber Dunbar. Number 18, Berlin Killeran. And number 22, Alexa Nazalov.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Algoma University live stream. We have the 2023 Thunderbirds second game of this two-game set against the Windsor Lancers, and today's OUA TV coverage is brought to you by Wendy's of Sault Ste. Marie. Wendy's has 2 convenient locations in the Soo, 1 Queen Street West and 389 Great Northern Road, and you are watching OUA TV, brought to you by Sioux Sports TV, your voice for the North. For Sam, I got Sam Sistaro joined here with me this afternoon, and we're ready to go. Sam, you have the starting lineups for the 2 squads here.
Good afternoon, John. And there are a few changes this afternoon made by both sides. In goal for the Thunderbirds today is number 33, Megan Chandler. She comes in relief of Michaela Towns, who struggled a bit yesterday. Coach Onsanya has given her the day off today. 2 other changes to the lineup. Madeline Clement is in, and Berlin Killorn is in the starting 9 for Algoma U. Algoma U wearing their reds, going from left to right, and Windsor Lancers are wearing their whites, going from right to left. Beautiful day in Sault Ste. Marie today. It is partly cloudy with a temperature at game time of 23.
And a couple of those changes, especially Madeline Clement, the center back, number 16 for the Thunderbirds, more of a utility player, a first year coming from the Sioux City United squad, as well as Berlin Killeran, also a first year from Sioux City as well. She's wearing number 18 in the forward position. As Chandler retrieves the ball, she's going to have a goal kick.
The only change on the Windsor side is number 9, Avery Martin. She will be supporting player of the game yesterday, Caitlin Robertson. Caitlin got 4 past Algoma U in the first 60 minutes or so. You have to think that Algoma is going to be changing their tactics today to mark Robertson a little bit more.
Yep.
Everything was going through her yesterday to the wings, so definitely Coach Onsanya saw that and wanted a little bit more consistency in the back.
And absolutely, and it's not just Robertson who's an effective player for these Windsor Lancers. Of course, Emma Beaulieu had a great game last game, and they'll be looking out for her as well. Vanessa Corey getting in there a little bit. So multiple wingers and multiple forwards who are going to be effective for these Lancers. But you're right, the entire offense goes through Robertson, and you got to stop her if you have any chance of being competitive here. And as the Lancers line up for a corner kick, they're going to be rushing the 18-yard box here. And still dangerous territory with the header. Algoma's going to get rid of it. Good work by the Algoma defense. And that's going to be number 5 losing the ball. Brooke McLeod out of Chatham, Ontario. As our own number 5 going to throw the ball in. The captain, Mashin Chow. Algoma pressing a bit higher here. Number 22, Nasselvar, going to be following the play. It's going to go back to Sampe. And you like to see this high press from the Algoma Thunderbirds coming out early, and definitely a different style of play. They're looking to just trap the Windsor Lancers as they're getting some pressure on the ball there, and they're going to get the ball back.
Good start this afternoon from the Lady Thunderbirds. Definitely, they weren't happy yesterday after their 9-0 defeat. You know, they probably had a discussion amongst them saying, we can do way better than that, girls. Come on.
And that cross is going to go nowhere, and Beaulieu is going to be pressed hard. Pass going right to Chow, but an unfortunate bounce, and Robertson's going to corral it over to Beaulieu on the touchline. And a nice tackle there, but Beaulieu's going to keep possession. Wow. And the play's going to go to Corey and right back to the Thunderbirds. Nice clearance by number 16, Clement. And the play is going to reset, going back to the captain, Kat Campagna. A nice clearance. Algoma's doing well pressuring the Windsor defense, but you're going to want to hope for a few more passes strung together. But as you said earlier, it's a very strong start from the Lady Thunderbirds.
Absolutely. Great. 24 hours ago, you know, they weren't happy with their performance. Tweaked a little bit, the lineup, and it seems to be paying off right now. A lot of these players do play together. Like
oh, wow, look at that. And keeper's calling for it, but had a white jersey coming her way. She's just going to kick it away for a Lancers throw. Foul on Samantha Mazuka, but it's going to neutralize any chance of Caitlin Robertson making something happen in open space.
Yeah, Coach Ansania has inserted 9 out of the 11 starting roster athletes from Sault Ste. Marie in the surrounding area. They know each other. They've played with each other. This is a young squad, so.
There's that high press. Again, making the Lancers defense nervous. Chow with the throw. Nice control on the touchline by Lois Mark Wallace out of Ottawa. And Chow with another throw. She's going to opt for the longer throw this time.
The referee's having words with Emma Boyu, just saying, listen, I'm controlling this game. Don't get it off on the wrong foot early. Yeah. No card, though.
That's what you want to do as an official, just feel the game out a little bit. No need to show anything yet. And Mark Wallace with the long shot, and that was a nice, had a nice go there. She's about 25 yards out, and
great left footer. That would definitely change the pace from yesterday. getting on the scoreboard first.
Yeah.
That would definitely pump this Algoma Thunderbirds squad up early on. 7 minutes gone.
And Samping getting ready for the goal kick here. Right to an Algoma Thunderbird. And Windsor Lancers going to try and play a through ball, but it's going to go nowhere. Nice clearance by number 7, Mazuka. I think Chow's going to look to pass it back to the keeper here. And doesn't necessarily get it out of danger, but great job by the Thunderbirds to control it, and they're going to look to switch the pace of the play. Windsor back four doesn't look as impenetrable as they did yesterday, which is definitely a nice sign for the Algoma Thunderbirds, able to get a couple more balls through already. Nice little 1-2 from Beaulieu to Vanessa Corey, and looks like that was just out of bounds, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Algoma's game plan is working so far. You haven't heard us say Robertson too often today. Yesterday, Robertson ended the game with 4 goals and an assist. So definitely keeping her in check is key to Algoma's success today.
They're just having a way tougher time than yesterday getting the ball to her, as number 9, Dunbar's called for handball. And Campagna is going to look to take the free kick here around midfield. Looking to send it long, it seems. And you see who she's looking for, number 22, Robertson.
Just out of reach.
Good job by Chandler to come and corral that easily. Out of the Oshawa Tyrrell Extreme Club in Oshawa, Ontario. A nice play to number 5, Chow, and Beaulieu using her aggressiveness once again. And
this is a totally different squad that started yesterday. Algoma's stringing their passes together, showing some creativity, showing some footwork. Great start by the Thunderbirds today.
And like you said earlier, you got to think all these girls know how to play with one another. They know each other's play styles. Probably been playing since they were 6 or 7 years old together, and if you're a young, inexperienced underdog type team, well, maybe not inexperienced, but a young underdog type team, you have to use that advantage, and it's working so far.
Absolutely. These girls have been competing together at the Sioux United program for about 8 years now, so they know where they are over their shoulder at any given time in the game. And the sun's coming out finally. It was overcast earlier today, but another beautiful day in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, border city to Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan, on a Labor Day weekend. You got any plans this Labor Day weekend?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna go home and hopefully the weather stays a little bit sunnier. Hopefully not as humid as yesterday, but just gonna enjoy the weather and relax, maybe watch a little soccer, see who's playing. What about you?
Probably the same. Probably the same. And I hope that people watching at home or listening on the internet with our partners are enjoying the coverage here today between the Windsor Lancers and the Algoma Thunderbirds.
Windsor Lancers lining up for the corner kick. It's a dangerous area, but nothing doing there. Just going to go back to Chandler, and she's going to take the goal kick. And Chandler's been around this program for a few years, 4th year goalkeeper. And there's that high press once again, making the Lancers defense nervous. And that's a wonderful, wonderful takeaway by number 2, Maddie Rouleau. And this is where you do not want to get caught if you're the Algoma Thunderbirds D. And number 22, Robertson, a clear break, but she was offside. Got a couple steps ahead of the defenders, and she's going to be called off. So a free kick for the keeper.
They have to keep their eyes on Robertson.
Battle for the ball. It's going to fall at Robertson's feet, and just see a player like Robertson. She knows absolutely just where the ball is going to be, like a step before everybody else. Even when she's not successful on a play, she's one step ahead of everybody on the pitch there.
She's one of the taller players between these two sides, and she does use that to her advantage.
Mm-hmm. There it is once again. She's on an island out there, going to cut inside, and great tackle by number 7, Mazuka. Absolutely saving a clear shot on goal, and that's what you like to see by Samantha Mazuka. That's what you like to see from your freshman. And it's the 4th corner of the game for the Windsor Lancers.
When Robertson lines up for these corner kicks, she's right in front of the keeper. There's 3 players on her at all times.
Got to get it away and through the uprights, but no goal.
Almost at the 15-minute mark. If you've just joined us, it is Windsor Lancers no score, and the hometown Algoma Thunderbirds no score.
24 hours ago, it was 2-0 at this time. Got to be happy if you're Frank Ansanya.
Absolutely. Frank did mention that the girls were, a little nervous, in front of the hometown crowd. We had approximately 300 fans yesterday, and just the first time out, they only had 1 or 2 exhibition games prior to the home opener, so just still trying to feel each other out, learn where they're going to be on the field.
Yep.
And today, a totally different side that came out.
And there it is, past to Machin Chow. She's going to be looking for something. You don't want to try that fancy footwork against Bolia because she is a very, very strong tackler. As the play is going to switch and Robertson's going to find some more space. Machin Chow hot in her tails. And another great clearance by the Thunderbirds defense. And Bolia going to go back and retrieve the throw, or take the throw rather. And that pass is going nowhere. Great job by number 10, Alois Mark Wallace, to just shield her away and force a bad pass. And Chow, the throw taker once again.
We mentioned yesterday that while doing the men's game, that they were very, very vocal, talking to each other, yelling instructions to each other, where they're going to be, and you see that the Thunderbirds have added that to their game today.
Yep. A lot of the chatting coming from the keeper, Megan Chandler, keeping her back 4 tight, and especially watching 22 Robertson as they just take the ball away from her. Number 19 with that takeaway. That's going to be a foul against the Thunderbirds. Foul on number 9, Dunbar. Fourth-year Suite, like I said earlier, a midfielder for this squad.
I'm seeing Robertson being double-teamed on all these set pieces, so that's an addition from yesterday's game plan. So, you know, they didn't lose yesterday; they learned.
Yeah.
So they took.
I think once Robertson sees a little more adversity like she's seeing now, hopefully the defense will get in her head a little bit and neutralize her offensive capabilities a little bit as that ball goes sailing out of play. Another goal kick for Chandler. She's taken about 6 or 7 already.
Robertson, we keep talking about her, but she's so dominant on the field. You know, she's always in the right place at the right time, and everything is going through her, and she's directing traffic on where she wants the ball to go next. So good job by the Algoma D today.
Her performance yesterday definitely put the entire OUA on notice of her capabilities as that ball goes out of danger for a mere second as Bolia gets ready to take the throw. Thinking she's going to be looking short here. And offside for the Windsor Lancers. Thunderbirds will take possession of the ball here. Chow once again the free kick taker.
Almost 20 minutes gone in this one. No score between the Windsor Lancers and the Algoma Thunderbirds.
Algoma getting bailed out, but got to be careful on those set pieces in your own end. You don't want to turn it over there as they're going to look for number 9 Dunbar. Up ball going the wrong way for the Thunderbirds, and
Windsor hasn't been able to string more than 3 or 4 passes together before Algoma gets on that ball. Much, much more aggressive today than yesterday.
And high praise to the back four so far, especially Machin Chow and Samantha Mizuka, already with a couple big tackles each.
Samantha Mizuka's got wheels today.
Yeah, she's very, very blazing quick for a defender, for any player even. Algoma cutting off the angles. Bolia going to pass it back to her center back. Going to go back to the captain, number 15, as she plays the ball through, and they're looking for Robertson right away, but the keeper is there. Robertson's only gotten one or two real decent opportunities. And we are over 20 minutes in the game at the 21-minute mark. And look at Algoma just keep their shape and not let anything easy through. And it's a foot race for the ball. Looks like Mizuka's going to win that one and play it forward, just kick it out of bounds. Lanter's ready for the throw. You just got to get rid of that one. And it's once again a Lancers throw. They're slowly moving their way up the field in the Algoma third.
Yesterday, Aislinn Ezebra, one of the goal scorers, was substituted out. She's one of the changes in Windsor's lineup today. She is out. We aren't aware of any injury on Ezebra, but Coach Mendonca, if she's available, may want to substitute her in because she had great chemistry yesterday with Robertson.
And she's a great center attacking midfielder. She's a fantastic passer. Was able to find Robertson with ease, but if she comes into this game, then you think that she won't have as easy of a time as yesterday from what the Algoma Thunderbirds defense has been showing so far.
Absolutely. Midfield and D, playing great. Playing great.
And Bolio's shot going nowhere. Not really much of a challenge for Chandler and the Algoma defense.
Because of the beautiful temperatures here up into Ste. Marie, which are very uncharacteristic this Labor Day weekend, the referee has allowed a 30-second water break for both teams. He will also do so in the second half, and it just gives all the players a chance to regroup, get a quick drink, talk to each other and say, hey, listen, way better start than yesterday.
Yeah. And if you're Frank and Sonia, you have nothing but praise to say. Maybe you want to correct a couple things, a couple small things, like there's a few balls getting into the 18-yard box, but other than that, you've been rock solid, and you're putting yourself in a position to get a result here, honestly. You're 25 minutes into the match, and you're as confident as ever.
You know what? I said it earlier. If Algoma scores first in this game, we're going to have a fun afternoon.
Yeah. And I think, you see Ezebra on the Windsor Lancers end. She's already doing a few warm-ups. So it's going to be no secret if Mendonca decides to go with her, what's going to happen. Or what's the game plan is going to be, rather.
It'll free up some space for Robertson, right?
Yeah.
Right now she is getting double-teamed. So she's playing a center role right now. Everything's going through her in a Y formation on the wings. So Ezebra was one of the recipients yesterday for her wide passes.
When number 5 taking a bit of a tough ball to the chest area, and it's going to be a stop play, and I assume just a drop ball or a free kick for the Lancers. It's going to be a free kick. And offside once again. It's at least the third time the Lancers have gone offside already, and the offside trap's working.
It's frustrating the Lancers a little bit, which is good for the Thunderbirds. Like you mentioned, the offside trap wasn't something that was shown too often yesterday for the Thunderbirds.
There it is, a place coming to the middle, and if you're Mazuka, you're hoping for a better clearance, but it's just going to sail out of danger. That's a close one there. Chandler lining up for the goal kick as her ladies get ready to receive it. Naslevar taking the header. That's going to go back to the Algoma keeper, Samping. Or sorry, the Windsor keeper, Samping. Going to play it around the back. There's Algoma's high press once again. You definitely can't play the high press forever, but right now when you still have the energy right after the water break, that's when you're going to want to pounce. And Algoma's defense neutralizing, switching the play to Naslavar. Nothing doing there, but Algoma retains possession. That sub happened, yeah. That sub happened. Thank you. Play's going to switch into Algoma's third, and number 9 going to brush it off and pass it to 26 Corey, who's going to look for Robertson. Robertson playing the outside. And that shot's going to have nothing doing for it. Chandler's going to reset the play once again.
Windsor has made one substitution. Number 4, Haley Smith, is out. I'm not sure if she sustained a knock or so, but number 7, rookie Haley Issel, is in. Haley coming all the way from White Rock, BC to the Windsor program.
Pretty good soccer region out in BC, pretty underrated. You got the Vancouver Whitecaps, our all-time player, Alfonso Davies, coming out of that program. Definitely put the West Coast on notice in the soccer world in Canada as the Lancers are looking to switch the play. That's just going to hit the inner leg of Robertson, and now you got a bit of a chance here. Corey looking for the shot, and right to the keeper, Chandler. Really taking care of the easy stuff, and she's barking orders at her defense once again. And looking like a true leader out there, the veteran keeper, Megan Chandler.
On the other end, Corey's also telling her wingers that, they should have been wider, and the only opportunity she had was to take the shot, and it was too far.
Number 7, Haley Issel with the pass to number 9. Going to play it around the middle, and that's too many passes. Just going to give it right back to the Thunderbirds, and Naslavar is going to control the ball. They're finding some space here, the Thunderbirds. You're going to want to take your time here and reset. Right back at the Thunderbirds' feet to number 10, Lois Mark Wallace, and she's going to look for the cross to Naslavar. And great passing by the Thunderbirds, and that's going to go nowhere. Play is going to switch towards the Thunderbirds' end. There's Beaulieu to Robertson, something we saw a lot yesterday. Those two linking up, and she's going to lose control of the ball. Throw in for number 2, Maddie Rolla, out of the Sioux College Cougars program.
Minutes gone in this one, 0-0. Great start for the Thunderbirds. Yesterday, could have been nerves, could have been positioning. They were down and out early.
Yep.
And didn't have the opportunity to come back. And they were beaten yesterday 9-0. So after a few changes by Coach Ansanya, the squad looks much more confident. The back line is much more solid today, and they should be happy with this result so far.
And Frank Ansanya's done a really good job of shuffling this lineup. He really I assume he made his presence pretty felt that this is not okay. This is not who we are as a team, as Robertson has a good shot on target, and she's going to be just wide. It's the first real opportunity for Robertson.
Megan Chandler challenged her.
Yep.
And won.
That's an aggressive keeper. Like I said earlier, a 4th-year veteran with this squad, and that's how you make your presence felt. Getting off your line and putting your body on the line.
She forced Robertson to take a shot, and it went about 2-3 feet just wide. Another step either way, and we could have seen the first goal of this game.
Yeah. There you go, and now Amber Dunbar hot on the tails of the Windsor Lancers and going to force a bad kick by Sampin. A little bit of momentum gainer there. And you got to be quicker than that, Bull. You're right on your tails. There it is, going to switch the play. Number 7, Haley Issel, going to go for a run, the rookie. And nothing doing there, another block. Number 16, Clement, getting in on that one. At the feet of Robertson, and nothing at all. Good job by Chandler, and good job by the Algoma defense to force a bad shot.
Robertson shaking her head. She knew that she had a little bit of time there, and if she would have taken that extra second to set up that shot better, it would have posed difficulties for keeper Chandler.
You want to keep getting her into the offside position, keep having her miss shots. She's going to lose a little bit of confidence there, but she's coming right back and forcing the play to the right side, or the left side, rather. There's Bullia taking the ball away for a shot, and Windsor getting 3-4 decent scoring opportunities in a row. If you're the Thunderbirds, you gotta step up, be a little more aggressive, and make sure these don't go through and past the midfield.
And again, leader Chandler's telling them the same thing. Ladies, tighten up the D.
A little bit too easy for the Windsor Lancers to get into that 18-yard box right now, but nothing reflecting on the goal scoreboard yet. There's a header in the direction of Nasselvar. She's going to have a battle for the ball. It's going to go the wrong way, and Chowd's going to kick it out, and that's going to reset the play.
You're seeing that the Thunderbirds are in the Windsor zone a lot more today than they were all game yesterday, which is another positive sign that some of these substitutions have worked for Coach Onsanya.
And Nasselvar, who particularly played a pretty strong game yesterday, has been in. She's been influential and effective in that attack of the Algoma Thunderbirds, winning a couple headers and really forcing the play and making these Windsor Lancers ladies nervous.
Again, we have to remember expectations, right? This is a young squad on the Thunderbirds team. This is a squad that's planning to grow together for future success, but they're holding the Lancers scoreless right now after 35 minutes in the second game of the young season.
The Lancers were a good team last year, went 4-3-5 and made the playoffs, losing 2-1 to Guelph. So they are an experienced team who's played some pretty big games not too long ago. So you really like to see this from a young Thunderbirds team, hanging with the big dogs of the division. Oh no. And that's a little bit unfortunate for Chandler.
Chandler went for the bounce, but it just went over her head. And guess who scored?
Number 22, Caitlin Robertson.
That's right. Right place, right time. Just gently kneaded in.
That's her 5th goal of this young campaign. And 35th minute at a 1-0 mark looks much better than a 4-0 mark. And these Algoma Thunderbird ladies really cannot get two in their heads. You still have an opportunity for a result. You catch them on the counter, and something great can happen. So you just got to stay calm and not worry about that 1-0 scoreline.
It was just a bad bounce, and you know what? The Lancers could suffer the same fate. The Thunderbirds are pressing forward often, and they just need that one bounce to go their way.
Nasselvar strong played the advantage. The referee played the advantage. Was a clear foul, but she quickly lost the ball after as the play is going to switch. Pass off to number 8, Elliott. She's going to pass it close to the touchline, and another foot race, but the Chandler's going to win this one this time.
They're still talking to each other. They're still motivating each other. This is a different side that is on the pitch today from yesterday. So a 1-0 disadvantage at the 35-minute mark isn't something that should be too concerning. This is a different team and a better team today.
Absolutely. And looked like it went off of number 9, Cromartin, but they're going to get the Windsor Lancers are going to get the call there. And nice bit of passing, but a bit too hard on the pass by Cromartin, and Chow's going to take the throw. Another throw for Chow in pretty much the same spot. Slowing down pace of play a little bit, letting her ladies get ready before the throw. And good work by 19, Taya Shackleton, to just kick it away. Another first-year Siouxite coming out of the Sioux City United program. And there's Bolio winning the foot race, looking for the cross. Gonna make a couple moves here. And that's right in the right place.
Oh, wide open.
On an island, number 7, gonna get her first goal of the year, Haley Issel. First goal as a Windsor Lancer.
Goal, goal, goal.
And that's gonna be a nice one for the British Columbian, just getting her first as an OUA player.
She was a substitute. She's been in for only about 13 minutes and has made her presence felt early.
And she was in the right place, and she's going to double the score. Now, this is what you don't want for the Algoma Thunderbirds. You don't want to lose control of this match. You're still in it. You're still competitive, and you have to keep that in mind. Chandler preparing for the long kick.
You definitely don't want Windsor to gain confidence. At this point, you know, they've got the 2 goals within a 3-minute span. You still need to press them. You still need to fight for every ball, because they did put 9 past this young squad yesterday.
Algoma Thunderbirds still looking for the high press. Just looking to catch a mistake from the Windsor Lancers and pounce, but the Windsor Lancers really having a nice build-up play here, and on the feet of 22 Robertson looking for something, but and Emma Bollia making a few nifty moves. She's going to keep control of the ball. It's going to go off number 7 Mazuka and going to be kicked away, but not for long. Number 8 Elliott with the through ball and going nowhere off the shot of number 9 Cromartin. Another goal kick for the Thunderbirds.
You can see Robertson was calling for that ball, but she was ignored and the ball sailed about 10 feet wide. Less than 5 minutes left until halftime.
And a couple out-of-town scores in the OUA women's division of soccer. McMaster up 1-0 on Waterloo, 31 minutes in. And at 4 p.m., you got Ontario Tech in Kingston taking on Queens. And you also have Guelph and Western coming up, as well as Waterloo and York.
If you're Algoma, you just want to end this half on a positive note, either getting on the score sheet or just keeping the score right now 2 to 1, 2 to 0.
Oh, and you don't want that. Bit of a miscommunication from the Algoma defense, and great job by Chandler coming off her line once again. And she's going to be giving her back for the business for letting Robertson through.
Again, Robertson just a step behind today.
Foul on the Windsor Lancers. Algoma getting a bit of a break there. Chandler going to be taking the free kick. And as you said, Robertson now with 5 goals in this young year. She is clearly the OUA leading scorer already with the performance yesterday. There it is again. Robertson switching the play. And Chandler giving it up, but nothing doing. And that's scary scene for the Thunderbirds defense as Mazuka just clears it away.
Excellent save by Mazuka. On the line, saving her team, or it could have been easily 3-0.
Oh, nice strike, but what a save, Megan Chandler. Full extension, and that's going nowhere. Corner kick for the Lancers, and Megan Chandler just standing out right now. 2 pretty big saves.
With 2 minutes left in this first half, everybody's got to be back now on this corner kick. They have to help Chandler out here to keep the scoreline 2-0.
2-0 feels much better than 3-0 going into the locker room. I can tell you that from experience from some of the not so great teams I've played on and back in the day. And McLeod just going to look for the cross, but nothing going on there. And Nasselvar just kicking it away. Not going to try a counter here, just get a little bit of rest and look for something in the Windsor back third as the strikers are pressing.
Windsor's not afraid to use their keeper in their plays. They often pass it back. And Samping is part of the setting up of the wide passes.
Yep.
Now it's at the opposite end of the field.
We are at the 45-minute mark. I will assume we're not going to see too much added time. Been another clean game, not too many stoppages. What you like to see. The game's definitely flowing naturally right now as Algoma looking for something on the counter. Number 9, Dunbar, unable to win the foot race and couldn't go out of bounds. Algoma ball.
This could be the last play of the game, of the first half.
And Mazuka just going to let it go out, and that's going to be the half. You have Lancers at 2, Thunderbirds at 0, but what a turnaround from 24 hours ago. Sam, if you are Frank and Sonia, what are you telling your ladies?
I'm happier today with my with the team's performance. Absolutely, the D has been playing great. Samantha Mazuka, has been all over the field back there. She's got some great wheels. But again, they did let Robertson score at the 36-minute mark. Kind of, not the strongest goal.
Yeah.
Miscommunication, misdirection there. And then just 3 minutes later, Haley Issel, the sub, comes on to make it 2-0.
Yeah.
So there are positives, but Coach Ansanya is going to, demand a little bit more from his Thunderbirds when he gets them into the change room before halftime.
Absolutely. And we will be back in 15. Going to take a quick water break, and we'll be back on Sioux Sports TV. And welcome back to the second half of some OUA women's soccer action. We got the Lancers 2, Algoma 0, and definitely a much better first half for the Algoma Thunderbirds. Looking like we had one substitution over the break. Number 11, Ashlyn Essebra, coming in for the Windsor Lancers. And Sam, how'd you feel about that first half?
Much better effort from the Lady Thunderbirds. Their D was a lot more stable,
Yep.
and they were making life difficult for Robertson, who yesterday scored 4 and assisted on 1. They kept her off the score sheet for 36 minutes when she popped an unfortunate one past Megan Chandler, the keeper. Kind of just bounced over her head. And then they added a second one from Itzel at the 39th minute. So much better effort in this one. And, they just want to get that first goal of the season.
And just finishing my thought earlier, it looks like Robertson was taken out by Essebra. So she will be done for this afternoon.
And that's great news for the Thunderbirds.
Absolutely, but you're replacing her with a strong player in her own right. Essebra making things happen, had 1 goal and a couple assists yesterday. So she's no slouch at all. And there it is, Windsor Lancers once again find some open space. Number 18 into the inside yard box. Sorry, the 18-yard box. Going to really quickly look to switch the play onto Essebra. Essebra controlling the ball. She's going the wrong way, and she's gonna pass it, and the Lancers are going to look to play it around the back. Going to the main center back. Cycling it towards number 20. Claire Pawsey. Claire Pawsey going to run up the sideline, and it's going to be taken away by number 16, Madeline Clement. Once again, looking to build from the back. Number 8, Elliott, sending the through ball to the touchline towards number 7, and that's going to be out. Algoma throw. And Chow, the set piece taker, going to take the throw. And Essebra getting in on it. Windsor Lancers, nice run for number 21, Natalie Hoagterp, and going to be nothing on that. Once again, a goal kick for the Thunderbirds. Number 33, Megan Chandler, having quite the strong first half despite the 2 goals. A vocal keeper in the back, made a couple great saves. Had a nice stretching save around the 38th minute. Sorry, the 40th minute.
Chandler's experience definitely helped this young Thunderbird squad in that first half, calming them down, instructing them on where to be when she does her goal kicks and her free kicks.
Chandler, a 4th-year biology student out of the Oshawa Extreme Club in Oshawa, Ontario. And free kick for the Lancers. Foul on number 9, Amber Dunbar. And Lancers once again passing it around the back. Number 20, Claire Pawsey out of Windsor. Going to lose the ball to number 16, Clement. And Bolia going to play the ball along the touchline. Clement going to win the foot race for it. And out on the Lancers. Algoma ball. And Bolia kicking that away from number 18, Killeran. Berlin Killeran, a first-year student out of the Sioux City United Club here in the Sioux. And ball given up and given right back to the Lancers. And a little bit too much power on the through ball. Going to go right to Samping, the keeper. Looking for the short pass to her left back. And Esabra going to retrieve the pass. She's going to play it forward for 18. And she's still on the run here. Going to take the shot, and that's wide. So that was number 18, Olivia Carrazza from LaSalle, Ontario, on that shot. Chandler looking to take the kick. Beaulieu, nothing doing there. Going to lose the ball. Throw in for number 2, Rouleau. Once again, Maddie Rouleau out of the Sioux College Cougars soccer program, trading in the blue and white for the red and white. And number 9, Dunbar, making it difficult for the Lancers defenders. And Lancers looking to play it wide, looking for the through ball. And just going to go away once again, Mizuka on the clearance. And Samantha Mizuka making her presence felt.
Samantha Mizuka is the daughter of the men's assistant coach Steve Mizuka, also the director of the Sioux City United program, where approximately 13 out of these 14 players have played for him at one point or another. This Algoma team is mostly a local team.
Yep.
So they've had a lot of experience playing, with each other on tournaments out of town. But this is their first season together at the collegiate level.
And you hope it's going to be a long 3 to 4 year career for a lot of these ladies, and hopefully build their footballing skills together and learn to play as a team and improve year after year.
Absolutely.
There you go. And strong tackling by Chow, the captain of this squad. And you have to make sure you're passing with a purpose here. A lot of passes going to white jerseys. You really want to cut that out if you're one of Frank and Sonia's ladies. As Esabra's on the end of that pass, she's onside. She's still going, and she's going to be taken down in the box. That's a clear penalty for
Algoma pleading their case, but the referee's not going to listen to their pleas. That is a penalty kick.
And that foul committed by number 5, Machin Chow.
Esabra's going to take this this penalty, and hopefully Chandler can make a statement here. This would be a great moment for her to step up and keep the score 2-0.
Here we go, Esabra taking her run up. And great save by Megan Chandler. And that's a momentum changer for the Algoma Thunderbirds. She guessed right, or she guessed left, and she also guessed right.
What a save by Chandler. That's exactly what this young squad needed at the right time. That's
how you fire your team up. And now you're going to come out here. You're going to want to switch the play and make a statement. All the momentum's back with the Thunderbirds in this home setting here at Superior Heights Collegiate Vocational. Nobody on the end of that, but number 5, McLeod, left unmarked on that corner. She's going to pass it back. And going back to that penalty by Chandler, what do you think's going through her head right now after that big save?
Oh, she's pumped. She's pumped. She bailed out her teammate there. Now her teammates are going to hopefully get one back to make this one, a 2-1 affair.
Yep.
And then anything can happen after that.
Absolutely. The 2-goal lead is the least safe goal in least safe lead in football, they say. Nice. Now you want the Thunderbirds to keep moving forward as a unit. Want to give support to your ball handler here. And a nice turn, but it's going to be out of bounds. Algoma ball.
I've always maintained that once one team gets a penalty kick, the referee tries to even it out by giving the other side the same opportunity. So watch for any 50-50 battles here in the Windsor end, and see if my theory comes true.
Absolutely, and especially a close game like this, not a lot left to be imagined. A lot of pretty fair officiating, not a lot of funny business, and you're correct. We're going to see if Algoma gets the benefit of the doubt on a challenge here.
Yesterday, on the men's side, what a heartbreaker! They were leading for 85 minutes, looking for their first victory, and again, we're snake bitten by a last-minute penalty kick call. They did end up getting a point, finishing 1-1, and happy with their first game of the season, but they could have had the 3 points instead of the 1.
I think today, if you're the men's side, you're coming out with energy. You're coming out with trying to show everybody in the OUA that this is not a fluke, and this is your 2023 Thunderbirds.
And a totally different makeup on the men's side. The men's side is much more international.
Yep.
Great recruiting by Coach Mendonca. We've got players from Japan, Colombia, Netherlands, Kathmandu, Nepal. While this side, the female Thunderbirds are, 14 out of the 18 players are from Sault Ste. Marie and surrounding areas.
Yeah, definitely two different ways to grow a club, as Esabra gets a shot off, but nothing going on there. Chandler easily corralling it.
And I forgot to mention Leeds, England.
There you go. Leeds United Academy. Definitely play with a lot of pressure there. The Leeds fans known to be quite vocal and quite diehard for their club. So you can imagine Luke Harrop got a lot of valuable experience being in the UK over there.
Yeah, Harrop is a great addition to the program. Great teammate, professional every time he gets to the field, and his teammates just love him and feed off of his energy. Yeah,
he's gonna be a guy to look out for this year. Nice challenge. They're gonna look to switch the play. Naslevar hustling. Carrazza got stripped there, and play is going to go the other way. And a challenge here, and it's just going to go wide. Number 5, Chow clearing it, and Olivia Carrazza, rookie from the St. Thomas of Villanova.
That went parallel to the goal line for a good 20 meters.
Yeah, definitely a lucky break there for the Thunderbirds. A little bit of topspin on that ball, and that's in the back of the net.
Another good start by the Thunderbirds this half. 15 minutes have gone by, and, a great penalty kick stop by Chandler at the 54th minute mark.
That's the story of the second half for sure so far, is not too many chances either way after that one. But if you're the Algoma Thunderbirds, you're going to want to turn some of this defense into offense eventually. You're still in this game. You got 30 minutes left, and you're going to at least want to get one and make it interesting here.
Well, we'll see if if Coach Insania makes any other substitutions. With 30 minutes left, Naslevar and Shackleton, they've been playing an excellent game, but to give some of the other rookies their opportunity, with fresh legs to possibly get their team's first goal would definitely be a positive for the red and black.
Yeah, and you've had Shackleton and Naslevar pressing for 35, 40 minutes of this game, and they're feeling that a little bit. So you're correct. You could see some fresh legs for the Thunderbirds as that ball just goes into the hands of Chandler.
Another beautiful day in Sault Ste. Marie. The sun is shining on a Labor Day weekend. Temperature is about 26 with a slight breeze. And the Thunderbirds in red and black are going from right to left. And the Lancers are wearing their white and blues going from left to right.
And a 50-50 ball going the way of the Lancers. That's going to be a foul on number 10, Alois Mark Wallace out of Ottawa, Ontario.
Chandler yelling orders to her D and mid to get out, because I'm going to punt this 50 yards, looking for the home run ball. And one of these times that's going to work, but not this time around.
And Sampion's she's just been good being in the right place at the right time and covering those easy challenges.
She hasn't really been tested too often. I'd like to see what she can do if Algoma musters a couple of shots on target.
Yep. Algoma just with, I believe, 2 or 3 shots this game. Nothing's too serious of a scoring opportunity, but you hope that's coming. That's going to be the Thunderbirds' ball. And a quick update out of Hamilton, Ontario. McMaster's Women's Club has scored their second goal. They're up 2-0 on Waterloo, 50 minutes in. And Ontario Tech versus Queens going to be kicking off at 4 p.m. Eastern in about 2 hours from now. And good job on number 5, Chow, to just get rid of that one. Corner for the Lancers.
Everything that was running through Robertson in the first half is now running through Esabra in the second, and but she positions herself differently for corner kicks. She's more located around the 20-yard mark, where Robertson was right next to the keeper, and her towering height was an advantage for the Lancers. And now they're taking it. Oh. Are they making a substitution? Yes, they are. The Lancers are bringing in number 2.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, we got that. Thank you. And that's going to be a goal for the Windsor Lancers. Just finding some open space, and in the back of the net by number 5, Brooke McLeod, coming from the other end of the pitch, a defenseman, and that's going to be the 3rd goal for the Lancers. Her first on the year. a third-year player playing 10 games in 2021 and 12 in 2022 out of Chatham, Ontario. Her first goal in this young OUA season, and that's going to make it a 3-0 match. And it's unfortunate for the Thunderbirds, who have played a great game so far with that penalty save, especially at the 52nd minute there. Giving up a third goal is definitely not what you want, but still a much, much more positive match than what happened 24 hours ago.
Substitution from the Lancers, number 2, Abby Crick is in for Emma Boyu, who played a very, very good game today and yesterday.
Abby Crick out of Newmarket, Ontario. And shot's going to be corralled by the keeper, Chandler. That shot's going to be number 9, and she's going to kick it right to Megan Chandler. Chandler looking to slow the play down here. Well, there's the speed, and just not enough for Amber Dunbar to get that, and corralled by Sampin, and the play is going to shift towards the Algoma third as a couple nice passes here. Haley Issel, the rookie, going up the touchline, looking to cut inside towards the goal. And Issel going to play it to number 18. She's going to find a shot, and that's going to be off the upright. Goal kick.
Windsor started to find their game now. They're stringing their passes together, something that they couldn't do in the first half. And we've got the 2 or 3 Algoma Thunderbirds, bent over. They're tired, so possibly see some new changes, some new legs on the field shortly.
Yeah, and like you were saying earlier with Essebrock coming in, it's a bit of a shift of play style. She plays more of a center forward / center attacking mid position as she takes a shot there, while Robertson's more of a true striker. And that's the water break.
This will be a time for Coach and Sonia to, calm the girls down again and say, let's just finish this game strong. Hopefully, get one past the keeper, Samping, to get on the board for this season. This is only the second game of this young campaign, so plenty to build from. This is a young Thunderbird squad that will just get stronger as the weeks grow on and as the year progresses.
Beauty, thank you. Could see a couple couple substitutions for the Thunderbirds.
Not as hot as yesterday with a slight breeze, but they do need to keep hydrated. You don't want cramping at this point in the game, or else you'll have to make a substitution that you don't want to.
Yep. And it's just not worth it to risk injury. Both these teams have 10 games left. You have another month and a half. The season's just kicking off. Might as well take the 30 seconds while it's still summer temperatures out here.
Windsor's used to playing in hotter weather.
Yep.
My alma mater. I remember one year I went to the driving range on Valentine's Day.
Oh.
So much different climate than up here in the north. We might see snow at some point this season.
Yeah, wow. You can't definitely. I got a friend who lives in the Sarnia area, and he likes to around mid-April, he likes to open up Snapchat and go on the filter where you can show the weather and send, hey, it's 16 degrees out to all the friends in the north. So they're definitely more used to this warmer climate over there.
Yeah, we have up here in the north, we have winter, then we have mosquito season,
Yeah.
and then we have 3 weeks of summer, and then it's back to winter.
You know what? I did see back home in Thunder Bay, I saw it was 34 at one point yesterday. So very, very uncharacteristic for beautiful northern Ontario.
Yeah, who says there's no climate change, right?
There you go.
Just past the 70-minute mark here now.
Nice pass by Esabra finding her target, but she's not going to make anything happen. Ball's going to go back to the Windsor Lancers, and going to try a bit of a build-up play here. She's going to look for one more pass, and it's there for number 7, but she's not able to get a foot on it. That is a goal kick. That was number 7, Haley Issel, on the potential opportunity there.
That could have been Issel's second of the game. She scored at the 39-minute mark, making it 2-0 after Robertson put in her first of the game at the 36-minute mark.
And she sure does like to play high as a defender. She likes to go up and create opportunities, and she's back in the midfield / defender position. She's a bit of a utility player for these Windsor Lancers. And there she is, Issel, once again on the retrieving the pass.
Windsor does a great job just spreading it up the wing and then making their crosses.
Oh, Esabro looking for the volley, but it was blocked by Dunbar, and keeper's going to control that. Going to be sending it away. Sorry, that was 16 Clement on the block, not Dunbar. And substitution for the Windsor Lancers. Number 8 coming out for number 25. Don't worry about 8. We haven't had her. And that's number 25, Amanda Wabi out of LaSalle, Ontario. She's going to be replacing number 8, and that's another substitution for the Lancers. And the Windsor defender going to let the ball out of bounds. Goal kick for Sampin.
Coach, head coach of the women's side, Daniel Mendonca, giving some of the rookies a chance to get some minutes into this young season, putting in Wabi. I went to school with her father.
There you go. The Windsor lineage strong in that family for sure. Out of LaSalle, I assume is somewhat close to the Windsor area, if you can confirm that.
Absolutely. And Amanda Wabi is taking nursing in her first year.
And a pass right to Esabra. She's going to be just offside. That's going to be a close one. But the Thunderbirds will take it.
About 15 minutes left in this one. The Thunderbirds would probably be happy with only conceding 3 today. So let's see if they finish strong.
Would love a goal right here. Would love a goal for the Thunderbirds. It was a nice turn by Rouleau, but nobody there for the pass. And there it is for the Windsor Lancers. Just an easy tic-tac-toe play, and that's going to be the 4th goal this evening, or this afternoon, rather. And that's unfortunate for the Algoma Thunderbirds. Number 18, Olivia Carraza, rookie, getting her first goal as a Windsor Lancer. The 5'8" midfielder out of LaSalle. Gonna get the 4th goal of this game. And we're gonna look for another strong finish for the Thunderbirds. What? For who? For Windsor? 27 in, 15 out for Windsor. That's going to be another sub for the Windsor Lancers. Number 15, Campagna out for number 27, Ella Greco. Greco out of Brooklyn, Ontario, played yesterday. She'll be getting some more game time here. And throw in off of Brooke McLeod. Thunderbirds ball. Once again off McLeod. Thunderbirds throw in once again. Throw in for the Thunderbirds. And the Lancers going to send it up the touchline. Esabra on an island alone there, but looks like it just went out. And pace of play slowing down a little bit. Looks like they're just going to play these last few minutes out. Going to hopefully play hard and get a goal as the Thunderbirds are looking to switch it to the Lancers' third and are unsuccessful. There's Esabra running down the sideline again, and it's out of bounds, but the Lancers will keep possession. And booted away by Match and Chow. And there you go, nice little bit of a run there, but nothing on the receiving end as the Lancers switch the play. Going up to Esabra. Esabra's going to miss the ball, but not going to fight for it as she's presumably a little winded.
You can hear Coach Mendonca say, switch the ball, switch the ball.
Yeah.
They're not, Windsor hasn't been too successful going up the right side, so he's suggesting switch it to the left, switch it to the left.
And there it is. If you're the Thunderbirds, you got to get rid of that ball a bit quicker. Try to switch the play and send it towards the Lancers' goal, but just going to have another throw in here. And Issa with the pass to Esabra, and just short.
Chandler came out, and I don't know if she got a glove on it, but she definitely took away all of the advantage from Isabra's run.
Risking a couple spikes to the face there. That's what you love to see from your keeper.
Keeper is, like we said yesterday, a different breed.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ten minutes left in this one. You would just love to see Algoma get one on the board, see some of their hard work pay off and build on that for next week.
And it could be here. It's a corner for the Thunderbirds. About 10 minutes left in the match. We're quickly approaching the 80th minute, and a much, much better result regardless of the scoreboard. Just so many positives from this Thunderbirds team. They have a lot to work on, but it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Everyone is up for the Thunderbirds right now, thinking the same thing. Let's get a goalmouth scramble and let's put one in past this keeper.
And a short kick. Trying to catch the Lancers sleeping, and nothing there.
A little miscommunication. It looked like a set play to the high box, and just wasn't what they intended. The shot was wide by about 10 feet.
Sampi looking for the long kick. And you're going to want to control those if you're Algoma. That's just going to lead to losing those 50-50 balls is going to lead to more scoring opportunities for opponents, especially a dangerous team like this Windsor team.
Again, Windsor uses their keeper as part of their samping. They push it back to her, and she switches it up, goes up the wing.
And
this one's unfortunate.
That is definitely unfortunate.
Goal. And that one, that's the second of the game for Carrazza. Carrazza was substituted midway through the second half and has made her presence felt, scoring her first at the 75th minute and adding a second just 8 minutes later out of LaSalle, Ontario.
And like you said, Carrazza's first 2 goals as a Windsor Lancer and as an OUA player. And Nasselvar playing it forward to Shackleton. Shackleton's going to take a touch, and once again, Windsor's defense just neutralizing any opportunities from Algoma, but they're going to keep the ball here. Pass it around and trying the long shot, but nothing there. It's number 18 on the shot, Berlin Keelerin, a first year out of the Sioux. It's going to be a battle for the ball, and Chandler's going to lose it, but it's going to go out of bounds. So a great play by Chandler once again, just making her presence felt. You know, she's conceded 5, but a lot of those goals were not her fault. She's been great today.
Absolutely. Chandler stopped the penalty kick earlier on by Ezebrow, and, that did spark her team, but this Algoma side just can't get their offense going right now. Played very, very strong, tight defense in their first half, but need to put some points on the board.
Yep. Just a little unfortunate. They let the game get away from them a little bit, but a little bit of a positive opportunity here. A foot race for the ball. A little bit of aggression from number 10, Alois Mark Wallace, and it's going to be a goal kick for the Windsor Lancers. Alois Mark Wallace has had a pretty good game. She's been in there. She's an aggressive player. 4th year out of the Ottawa South United Club in the nation's capital, and she's going to be an important player for this team this year.
If you're a coach on Sonia, you got to be happy with the play of all your girls, just because they haven't given up. They're putting in the effort. They're fighting for each possession. They just haven't been able to get anything past keeper Sampy.
And when you're a small school, when you're a small team with not a large sample size, you're going to need your heart and your determination to take you a long way. And this Algoma Thunderbirds team definitely has both of those traits.
Absolutely.
Just like that, just blocking shots. And you don't want to give the ball away if you're Nasselvar, but just not a lot of red jerseys around to make a positive play.
Windsor now is just trying to maintain possession, kick the ball around to see if they can make these 6 minutes go by quick.
And officially at the 85th minute, once again, not a lot of stoppages in the second half, so you can assume it's only going to be a 1 to 2 minute injury time period. And a couple subs. Number 21 is out of the game. Going to be replaced by, looks like it's by Emma Bolia back on the pitch. And number 18, the rookie, Carraza, looking to make something happen in Algoma's third, and she's going to find her striker, but blocked very quickly, and it's going to be offside on the Lancers. Is it a thing in OUA that people can go back on? And Chandler taking her time. Remember to stick around. We got a rematch of yesterday's 1-1 unfortunate draw. Thunderbirds versus Lancers men's. It's going to be right after this one, or about 20 minutes after this one. And you're going to want to stick around. There's going to be some sparks that are going to be flown. What do you think about that one, Sam? The tail of the tape.
Yesterday, the men's team led for 88 minutes, and then unfortunate to have a penalty kick called against them. Windsor capitalized, earning that important 1 point. But it was an important 1 point for the Sioux side as well. Last year going winless, going pointless. A good way to start the season, and this will be a good opportunity to possibly get another 3.
And what a story that would be, quadrupling your total points from last year in one weekend. That's how you show improvement. And,
the men's team led by Luke Harrop just played an outstanding game yesterday, and I'm sure that his teammates are going to feed off of him, off of his energy and off of his leadership. And, wouldn't that be great if the Thunderbirds can get a W this weekend?
And you got to talk about Joshua Bonduck, the Torontonian goalkeeper. He's quite the player. He's a strong leader for this team. He's a vocal leader, and he's always in the right position.
He was excellent yesterday.
Yeah.
He kept the Thunderbirds in that game. Windsor was pressing early and often, and Bondock was there. He was frustrating the Windsor offense, and you could tell towards the end of the game that they weren't happy.
He is your prototypical aggressive goalkeeper. What he lacks in height, he makes up for in heart, and he is an exceptional player.
Chandler going for the home run ball again here.
Might find something here. And I'm going to play it up the pitch to Bolia, who was re-subbed on earlier. And Bolia going to play it to number 5. She's going to find some space to the outside. Looking for Esabra, you can assume. And nothing going on there. You want the Thunderbirds to clear it. You don't want to make passes like that. When in doubt, kick it out. And it's Thunderbirds' ball.
Even with the score of 5-0, Chandler's still, directing her team, encouraging them to, mark up. She doesn't want to see another one past the goal line.
Yep. And this Windsor team is, they're quite a few years ahead of Algoma in regards of development. They are one of the better teams in the OUA. And you made it competitive for an entire half of football, and, more than a half. It was only 2-0 up until, the 60th minute? So it's not a bad result, all things considered.
Yeah, you're going to see this Windsor team, definitely make the postseason.
Yeah.
and you know, next weekend they're going to be at home. So it'll be interesting if they start their campaign going 4-0. That would equal the total of wins of all last year.
And Windsor are going to be taking on York September 9th at 1 p.m. as Sam said, in Windsor, Ontario. So they're going to be welcoming the Toronto-based university to the border town of Windsor, Ontario. And we're going to finish these last couple minutes off here.
Only 2 minutes added to stoppage time.
And there it is. The Battle of the Border Cities is going to end in a 5-0 victory for the Windsor Lancers. Algoma Thunderbirds, not a great start to the year with 0 wins and 14 goals conceded, but this is a young team. This is a team that's going to grow, and they're going to be back in 2 weeks.
Frank Otsania, you know, he'll watch some tape after this weekend. He's already made some changes to his D line, so that did work. You know, with this heat and humidity, perhaps there could have been some more changes. Get some fresh legs out there in the second half. So he's got that option, you know, moving forward.
Yeah.
But if you're a Windsor Lancer fan, you know, you drove all the way up here to Sault Ste. Marie to get 6 points, and you're happy to do that. Robertson scored at the 36th minute, followed by Issel just 3 minutes later. McLeod added one to make it 3-0, and then sub Karatza came in and popped in 2 at the 75th and 82nd minute mark.
And your players of the game, presented by Wendy's and Sault Ste. Marie Wendy's. For Windsor, it's going to be the rookie, Olivia Carrazza, with her first 2 OUA goals. And for the Algoma Thunderbirds, it's going to be Megan Chandler, the fourth-year goalkeeper out of the Oshawa Extreme Club. And we'll be back in about 20 minutes. We got the men's sides coming up.